So welcome back to the channel, everyone. I was doing some reorganizing on my shelves and came across some Atari manuals that I had stacked underneath some boxes. So I thought I'd take the time to go through with them with you, even though I haven't really checked them out myself. So this will sort of be a first-time experience for me and maybe for yourselves as well. These particular ones right now, I'm going to show you first, are for the Atari 800 home computer. This is Galaxian. And the one thing you'll probably notice with these Atari manual covers and game box covers is the gorgeous artwork that they took the time to put on there. Probably more so, in fact, to maybe hide how crappy the actual in-game graphics were, and maybe to convince you to buy this game. So the first one, as I said, is Galaxian. It's almost like a Galaga style type of game. You'll notice on the cover there, there's a bunch. The two main figures in front of you are winged, almost like Valkyrie warriors, with a bunch of them in the distance, and you can see them row upon row getting closer to you. But I just love that artwork. This would be like if I could blow this up and put it on my wall, I would. So let's check this manual out. First, if you're wondering what the actual game looks like, there's a little small picture of it there, but this is sort of what they are. Slot in the front, and they've got like left cartridge, and you can see in that picture there as well. Left cartridge. Now, I don't own an 800. I don't think I ever even used one as far as I can remember. I could be mistaken, but I'm not sure if there's a left or right slot. But either way, this will be going on that side of the port. Yeah, it's a rather small one. I don't own very many of these. I've got, off the top of my head, I was able to find Defender and Star Raiders. I'm pretty sure I've got a couple more. Anyway, just the basic instructions on how to insert the cartridge, blah, 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 joystick controllers. You have option keys to select one or two players. You can select the levels instead of the Atari 2600 where you got your switches that you flick at the top. All the sorting is done through the keys on the side. System resets, spacebar, for example. There's a pause for the game. In case you're wondering, this is it's almost like cardboard stock. Quality manuals. So there's a gameplay shot of the screen. As I said before, it's almost like a Galaga style where the creatures or Galaxians that you're fighting drop down on the screen. Last chance for planet Earth. Basic storyline there. I'm not going to read anything. You guys can obviously pause it and go through it yourselves if you want to. In-game, what the enemy point system is. What do we got here? There you go. Just telling you how the enemies drop down, and certain ones have characters that protect them. Extremely small manuals, as you can see here. They're like 4 or 6 pages at the most. Strategy for fighting these guys. Fire as often as possible and shift back and forth. All right. Keep shooting and move left and right. It's basically what they're trying to tell you to do. You need a breather while fighting off the early waves. Go to the extreme right or left of the screen. So I guess the enemy shots don't hit you if you're on the far left or right. And that's it. Scoring levels. You know, pretty straightforward. But I just want to take the time to show you the Galaxian one. Next, we have another one. with more gorgeous artwork. Arcade favorite, Centipede. Get a nice close-up of the screenshot there. It's almost like a kid-friendly sort of artwork that you would find like in a little kid book that you might for school. Very friendly. Even like the centipede has got like a little bit of a happy smile on its face. Showing you a couple of the bad guys that you fight. Scorpions, a flea, I want to say. It looks like you've already killed one and have it in your pocket. This is very reminiscent of sort of like Alice in Wonderland artwork, in my opinion. Again, you can see very, very small. We'll skim through the front part again. Pretty much the same thing. How to play, what the select key, what the space bar does. I'm assuming they're all the same there. There's a bit of a breakdown of the game. And apparently your character is Lord Motley Bugnut, bug expert. Yeah, this is definitely reminiscent of like those kid novels, little storybooks where the paragraphs start off like with the capital letter and there'd be like a little bit of artwork beside it. Lord Motley Bugnut says, bonus blasters, and then your 4 main characters. So the big one, obviously coming down from the screen, is a centipede. I'm familiar with the jumping spider, though I don't think I've ever come across the scorpion or the flea. But if I have, like through the arcade versions or other versions, I'm not familiar with it. Scoring your game. Mushrooms are 1 to 5. Flea. Spiders 369. Scorpions 1,000. And then there's the breakdown of the point system there. $900 points for blasting a jumping spider at close range. Oh, okay. And that's that. So that was Sanity. Next we have Caverns of Mars. Into the perilous depths, the invasion begins. Looks like you're a spacecraft. I haven't played this game, that's for sure. Mars has declared war on Terra 4. Martian galactic fleets surround the planet and are demanding a surrender. Your fighter aircraft, the Helicon 7, is the only craft equipped to invade the Martian headquarters deep within the Caverns of Mars. 1981. Your mission: sabotage the Martian defense system when activating their deadly fusion bomb. So you got to activate the bomb and then get out. Skill levels, how to play. Pause. Strange how there's no setup of the computer for this screen. Mission briefing. Let's get a close-up of the screen there. Cavern level. Where's your ship? Your ship is a blue thing? Yeah, your space fighter is a blue thing. That's where it almost looks like it's instead of bottom to top, you're going top down. It's a different style. Yeah, your space fighter is positioned at the entrance near the top of the screen. Blah, blah, blah. You must invade 2 to 5 caverns before reaching the Martian headquarters. Oh, this is cool. Strategic information. laser gates you got to get through, space mines. Oh, what's that? The fusion bomb, the ultimate Martian weapon. Be able to land on it to arm it without being destroyed, but its timer once sent cannot be deactivated. You gotta refuel. And then you gotta get your way out. And then the scoring. Very cool. Doesn't sound too bad. That was Caverns of Mars. Another classic one. We have a Defender here. I always liked that. It was like those old space movies where the enemy ship would like shoot down and then you see the human bodies like just dissolve away. Sort of like oh crap, that Tom Cruise one. Damn it, where the Martians attack, whatever it's called. Here we go, back to the computer setup. Oh, they even got your actual fighter in here. War of the Worlds. That's what I was thinking of. I'm sure you guys are yelling at me. So, there's your screenshot. There's your aircraft, your spacecraft. So you're flying left to right. There's the bad guys. There's the map at the top of the screen, showing you where you are and then where the other people are situated around you. Your Defender, bombers, mutants, humanoids. Swarmers, landers. I forget, do you have to rescue people in this one? I don't remember what you got to do. Oh yeah, they do take them up. So if you destroy them, then the humans drop. And be in the game with 10 humanoids. When humanoid is kidnapped, it cries out for help. Go to its rescue immediately. The scanner is the fastest way to spot position. Destroy the lander and let the humanoid fall back to the planet, or destroy the lander, catching the falling humanoid and carrying it back to the planet. So if he's too high up, he dies. So if he's low enough, then you can just let him drop back down. Cool. Strategies. Fly low. Good Defender players fly more than 2 inches above the planet. Yeah, okay. Defender is one of the most complex games ever devised. And then scoring. Very cool. And that is Defender. I love these books. Like, they're obviously oversized. So it makes for storage with your other stuff sort of pain in the butt, but just for having the nice larger artwork, it's really great. Here is Frogger for the Atari home computer. Artwork, obviously not as nice. I would have preferred the more, I don't know what you want to call it, hand-drawn or whatnot, but And the paper is definitely more paperish as opposed to feeling like cardstock. So object of the game is to hop as many frogs as safety as you can from the bottom to the top of the screen. I'm assuming most people have played it. If not, there's your frog. You're crossing a road, so you got to avoid these vehicles. And then to cross the water, you got to jump from lily pad to rock, or to log, to turtles, to get to those individual spaces between your bog, which is like your home base. Time band, you've got 30 seconds to get a frog home. Really? I thought it was longer than that. Grass to sidewalk. Oh, so you start off on grass, then you got to go to the side. Grass to sidewalk, sidewalk to river, yep. And from river to home bay. Very cool. And just what to do, play difficulty, strategy tips. Oh, yeah. Right to Consumer Response Department. Or you can call their 1-800 numbers. So, Frogger for the home computer. Next we have pole position. Artwork is a little bit nicer in my opinion than the Frogger. A little more cartoonish. I like sort of like the shading for it's almost like a sort of like cell shading kind of thing, but I still prefer these ones. All right. And this one is even cheaper because it's only 2 pages. Wow. But I guess it's pretty straightforward anyway. Pole position. High performance racing at its best. And then we'll look up there. The one thing with this one, though, I always had issues switching from gear because it'd be like you should press up to change gears and down to change gears. Is that how it is? Start out in low gear by moving your joystick to the forward position. To shift in the high gear, move your joystick to the back position. Yeah. So when you're going around corners and stuff, that would be like, I'd always end up inadvertently shifting gears. And on the back, you're scoring. Every 5 meters is worth 50 points. 50 points for passing each car. And each second of time left on the clock is worth 200 points. And 1983. So that's pole position. All right, we got some more to go through, but I think I'll leave that for part 2. But in the end, that was some pretty interesting instruction manuals here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're not familiar with any of these games, I would definitely check them out. And leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought about them. And we'll catch you guys again for another video. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you again real soon, guys.